Welcome back to some more Hypixel Skyblock IRONMAN. Last time we got the second of 4 main garden armor sets, and this time we're giving it our all to get the next one. Squash armor is extremely powerful, but requires a ton of materials. So today we set out to become an Ironman garden champion. Before we do that, if you're still enjoying the Ironman series, hit the like button. A lot of people just forget to like or dislike videos on YouTube, but it's super important to us as it lets us know if you're enjoying the series. So if you like these videos, let's try and hit 1200 likes. And if you're new to my channel or just find yourself watching multiple of my videos, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to reach 125,000 subscribers by the end of March. So if you could click that button, that would be amazing. Anyways, we have no time to spare as this armor set requires a ton of items. So let's get to farming melons. Alright, so I think I've realized a problem. I finished mining all of the melons here, and I only have 24 squash. We need 80 to complete this armor set, and the melons are over a third of the total ingredients we need, so I don't really know what to do. I switched over to full crappie after I realized I was not getting enough squash at all, and it's not enough. We're gonna need 80 squash to get the full set, and I'm on track to get like maybe 55. I finished melon, so I'm gonna go ahead and change this to whatever it's called, pumpkin, and I think I have a way of doing that. Oh, it's gonna mess the teleporters. Whatever, I'll fix that. I hate placing teleporters, but actually I should probably pick these up, shouldn't I? Because if I don't, they're just gonna get deleted. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna switch this over to pumpkin, and we basically are just gonna do everything I just did for the last few hours, but with pumpkin instead. This is gonna take a while. Before I go ahead and start mining the pumpkins, I kind of want to show my farm design because I spent a long time designing this with a friend, and it's quite awesome. So similar to the farm I have over here, which is a pretty much automatic farm, I wanted to do the same thing over here and do some kind of design where I just hold down 2 keys and I don't have to look at the screen. So I've come up with this enchantment table, iron door, diagonal, water, garbage, and it works. So all I do is I pretty much grab my angle of 140 degrees like that with roughly 360 speed. This is a little bit too fast, but it should be okay. I just bumped my mouse and kind of stupid. There we go. 139.9 is fine. And we're just gonna farm this. I might accidentally run into the pumpkins because I have too much speed, but I need to be wearing the crappie boots instead of rancher boots because we need as many squash as physically possible. Anyways, once we get to the end here, you'll kind of see how this farm works. So go in F5 so you can see it a little bit better. But as we hit this teleporter, we just go to the next row. And it's that simple. It is not currently infinite. It's about 80% infinite, I would say, which is not great. It ends up being closer to 75% efficiency with the teleport downtime. But there isn't really a whole lot I can do about that until I get the all 5 plots. I currently have... Oh, I got stuck there. Whoops. I currently have 4 of the 5 plots in this vertical line. This is actually only using 2 of them, so I could double this if I really, really wanted to. But that's also a lot of work that I don't particularly want to do right now. So I'm just gonna sit here and farm pumpkins. I need like 30-something, 40-something enchanted, or polished pumpkins. So yeah, probably 3, 4, 5 hours of this stuff, but you know what? We'll do it because, squash armor is really not that tough to get. And I feel like we can do it in the next day or 2. I'm interrupting this video to bring you a brand new fire sale. We got the frog barn skin. So if you want to turn your, garden barn into Pepe the Frog, I'm dead serious. Let me visit my friend Part Doggo here. He has it. This is what your barn would turn into with the fire sale barn skin. So if you're ever going to buy ranks, gems, or anything on the Hypixel store, or if you want to buy this brand new fire sale barn skin, use my supporter creator code at checkout. My code is TOAD, T-O-A-D. Just like my username, you get a sweet 5% discount, which also stacks with other purchases and sales that have going on right now. So if you're planning to pick up one of these, as the fire sale still has probably a day or 2 while this video, as this video goes up, be sure to use my supporter creator code. It really, really helps me out, and you know, lets me keep doing YouTube as my job. So if you're looking forward to this, you know, use my supporter creator code. It really helps me out. Anyways, back to the garden stuff. And that should be enough. Let me just actually check. I needed 5760. We have... Oh, I overshot it by a little bit. All right. Well, I think it's safe to put the rancher's boots back on now. I have 68 of 80 squash, and I still have to get the cocoa beans. So I think it'll pretty much work out perfectly for me, which is going to be nice. But I have a lot of, you know, pumpkins to convert into their next form. So let me go ahead, grab like 4 or 5 stacks of those, make a polished pumpkin, and we're just going to make all of the polished pumpkins. pumpkins. So let's throw that in there and start grabbing some of these pumpkins. I need, what, 36? So we'll do this, 34, 35, 36. Okay, then we'll put the rest away because I know I have one of these NPCs wants pumpkins. I think it's you. Yeah, you want pumpkins. I'll probably do that before I switch over just because I'm so close. And the copper wouldn't be, you know, too terrible to go ahead and get. But we have 36 pumpkins right now. I'm gonna add this to our materials right now. And actually, while I'm here, let me go ahead and refill the composter. Yup, it ran out while I was farming. Dang it, that's downtime right there. We'll grab those. We'll grab, what else can I use? The potatoes I don't really care about, and I guess the melons. Refill that right there. Wow, did I use the wrong one? No, it just didn't. Okay, I think I'm gonna go grab the bread for my minions actually, but there is 2/3 of the recipe done. If we search up squash here, you'll see that we now have the melons and pumpkins done, which means we only need the squash for the helmet. We need the squash and cookies for the chest plate, cookies for the legs, and then of course the just the squash for the boots. So that's pretty good. I completely forgot to on the wheat minions. That's right. These guys, hopefully they've been working hard. They have. I'm just gonna go grab all of the bread from these guys, honestly, because yeah, I'm just gonna use these guys basically as the composter fuel from now on because I don't really have too much interest in grinding compost materials myself. And these guys seem to be doing a pretty decent job anyways. Nothing in the minion chest, which is a little bit annoying. I was hoping that these would work a little bit faster, but they actually don't have fuel in them. I just realized because I used catalyst from them at the very start, which was fuel, but once those expired, then I didn't put the lava buckets back in. So I'll probably put the lava buckets back in them a little bit later today. I could do it right now, but let's be honest. They're just wheat minions. Warp back to the garden, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab all of the, where is it? The bread. Wow, 4,000 bread. That's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and throw that in. You see, yeah, bread is very good for the composter. It just works very well. We don't need these seeds anymore, luckily. But yeah, oh, I do need fuel, actually. Let me just go ahead and get another stack of biofuel for that. There we go. All right, I am going to actually what I'm gonna do is grab this and grab this. Oh, 43 is not enough. Never mind. I have 4 plots in a line here. I have to clean these 2 up first, but what I can do is I can actually make a cocoa bean farm that is 4 entire plots long wide. I need 96 compost for the final one, which is a little bit frustrating, but I'm gonna pretty much try and make like an ultimate cocoa bean farm like I've made for this one and that one because from what I've been told, cocoa beans, was I a Necron that whole time? No, I wasn't. I put the rancher's boots on. Cocoa beans is currently the best crop for iron and money, at least from what I've been told. That could have changed, but either way, I need cocoa beans, so I'm gonna make some kind of cocoa bean setup with teleporters like this, and well, this is gonna take me like 3 hours of building. I've done it once again. I actually have a working automatic farm. So if we go ahead and look at the degrees, -0 and 45, like this, if I could get it just right. It has to be perfect for this farm. Right there. I'm gonna bind this to, I don't know, right arrow so I don't accidentally press the wrong button. But we can just hold left click. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, hey, a cocoa bean contest. What do you know? We can just hold left click and forwards, and this farm will completely mine just for us. I press spacebar because I'm bad, but we'll be able to sit here, and once we reach the end, the teleporter should hopefully work. I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to get bronze in this cocoa bean contest just because I'm starting 8 minutes late, but this is the final ingredient for the, oh, I just realized I need to grab my personal compactor out of my ender chest. Hopefully I didn't just move my mouse. I think now I did. Now I definitely did. Okay, we have enchanted cocoa beans there. I have to fix my angle. Okay, there we go. Now it'll actually enchant the beans, but we need 6,400 enchanted beans to be able to craft the full squash armor set, which is definitely going to happen today. I'm slightly concerned I won't have enough squash. I am using rancher's boots because I kind of have to, so we won't be getting that much squash, but I need, I think, 16 more squash right now, and these cocoa beans are going to go by very quickly, so probably going to be the beans that or the squash that I'm going to need last. Anyways, we're almost at the end here, so this is what it's going to look like when we teleport. And there we go. So we get stuck a tiny little bit, but we are able to walk out, which is awesome. So I'm going to farm this for, you know, an undetermined amount of time, and I guess I'll see you guys when I'm done. I'm just farming away on these cocoa beans. I need, what, 3 more squash? I think I'm done then. I'd imagine I have to have enough cocoa beans. But, more importantly, any second. There we go. Farming 47. This is absolutely insane. This update's gotten me like 4 farming levels already, and it's only been a few days. This is absolutely maddening. I can definitely see myself getting farming 50 pretty soon here, which I wasn't sure I was going to do. I was planning on just going to farming 40, and that's whatever, you know, whatever I get after that's just extra, but this farming update's certainly making it more realistic to grind 50. I don't know if I'll do 60, but we'll see. We'll see. If I end up doing this as my main money-making method over mining, I'll probably eventually eventually hit farming 60. I mean, I just have to get the gold medals, but cocoa bean gives pretty good XP. It's not quite as much as melon, but it's pretty much the same. It's like slightly worse, like 0.4 or something, but we're still going. I need 3 more pieces of squash and then I should be done. I imagine I have enough beans by now, so I'll keep going and hopefully we'll get these last 3 squash pretty soon. Finally, we're done. Dude, I've been sitting here waiting for almost half an hour for the final squash. That was so frustrating. All right, let me fix this so I can actually left click and walk forward. There we go. Just change my controls so I can hold the forward and left click key with like the right half of my hand on my keyboard. I just literally rested on my keyboard and just farmed that way. But we're finally done. This took so long. You can see I clearly ended up getting mad and switching to full crappie armor. And honestly, after getting all the materials to make squash, I can confirm if you're Iron Man, just wear full crappie the whole time. Use speed tunings and stuff to set your speed the way you want. It takes longer to get all of the squash unless I was really unlucky, but I assume that we have more than 6,400 enchanted cocoa beans. Oh yeah, we have like 50% more than we needed. That is absolutely ridiculous. So we actually are going to need some wheat here. Oh, that was stupid of me. Let's go ahead and slap that in our ender chest here. I can't believe I just did that. That was really dumb. But we are going to need to open our sack and grab a bunch of this wheat here and turn this into 50 cookies. This may actually take a hot minute to craft here, but we're gonna need 50 cookies. Yeah, we can't even do them 10 at a time. That's a little bit annoying, but it's not the worst. All right, we can make 1 cookie, then we can probably just shift click them. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit quicker. All right, now we're really jamming here, but let's go ahead and make those. Oh, I can't even do that. We have to shift click it this way. 28, there we go. Let's get some more wheat. We're already over halfway there, which is nice. And then more cocoa, of course. /craft to open the crafting menu. And there we go. We are pretty much done. 1 more inventory or so, and then we'll be good to go here. So there we go. There's 39, there's 48, and we need 2 more, or I guess 1 more stack of wheat to make the last 2 cookies. There's 49, and there is 50. All right. Now let's see if I'm able to craft the armor without being dumb. All right. So we need to grab the polished pumpkins, the melons, and all of the squash here, and our full set of crappie armor. Let me double check and just make sure that I put it in the museum. I'm 99% sure I already did, but you know, it never hurts to go ahead and double check. Let me just make sure I go all the way over here. We do have crappie armor in the museum. All right, now let's go ahead and search up the recipe for squash armor. How does it end up looking? The helmet is like this. So the squash is always in the top. The pumpkins are like that and the cookies are like that. All right, let's open up the crafting menu, see if I'm able to do this correctly. So we do this, we do that, we do the cookies on the bottom. Where's my crappie armor? I forgot to take that off. Dang it. Let's see if I'm able to craft this in under 5 minutes like last time. So there we go. We have 40 like that. We put the chest plate there. We put the cookies there. We put the melons like this. The melons like that. And then the polished pumpkins there. Yep, actually that is the squash chest plate. There we go. We'll try the leggings like that. We'll try the leggings like this. Nope, leggings don't want to go through. Maybe it's like this or like this. Hey, there we go. There's the squash leggings. Let's try the helmet. Maybe switch that around. No, I'm doing the helmet wrong. Let's try the legs. See if I can get the legs to work. Or sorry, the boots. Looks like I'm not able to. All right, we have to go look up the recipe. I was almost there. I got half of it. What? I thought that was exactly right. Did I not have that right? I swear I did this, but maybe I didn't. Who knows? Crappie helmet there. The pumpkins like that. Is this not right? Okay, that was right. I don't know why that happened. We'll do this. How are the boots made? That is something I don't know yet. Okay, that's actually a little bit different. So we have to go like this. Please, if I could actually put those down. And then the squash like that. And there we go. After a lot of effort, we have finally finished our full squash armor set. Let's throw that in the museum. Take it back out. Throw this on. Look at us. This looks kind of like just a darker melon armor, but honestly, it looks pretty good. We have a 0.007% chance of dropping a fermento from sugarcane, cacti, mushrooms, or nether wart. That is ridiculous. I am going to have to wear this the entire time, no matter what. Well, I guess the only thing else to do is to search up the fermento armor recipe because, well, this is going to be the final set. Look at this. It's almost 50 million coins a piece. That's insane. How much is the squash? Like 16 to 25. Okay, so this is looking like it could be a long grind. Let's take a look here. What are we going to need? 32 enchanted sugarcane, a stack of enchanted sugarcane. Okay, so a stack and a half of enchanted enchanted sugarcane blocks. We will need, wow, mushrooms that is a nasty recipe. I've heard this is really going to be the hard part. Yeah, look at that, 10 million for just the mushrooms per piece. That's insane. So we will need, what is this? 2 stacks of enchanted mushroom blocks per piece. Then the chest plate is going to need 30 enchanted netherwort blocks, or mutant netherwort as it's called, 25 cacti, and then the leggings are going to need 40 mutant wart as well. I know from experience this mutant netherwort's not going to be that hard, and it's probably going to be the first thing I tackle because it's really, really easy. Then we'll probably try the cactus, because I've never mined cactus in Skyblock. I've never farmed it at all. Then we'll probably do the sugarcane, and then the final boss is going to be these 2 netherwort things. Now let's see what condensed fermento really means. We need 8 pieces of condensed fermento, which is made from 9 pieces of fermento. I already know the math, but 9 times 8 is going to be 72. So that is going to be 72 pieces of condensed fermento. It took me ages. In fact, it took me about 2 days to get 80 squash, and fermento is more than triple, actually more than quadruple as rare. This might take me a week. This is actually gonna suck, but there is the full piece of squash. Let's check out our new potentially maxed out fortune stat. This is going to be what we would use if we were going to. We would have a fortune. Let's warp garden so we actually get all of the buffs. And actually, no. We have to visit our good friend Portal over here and grab the, where is it? The farming fortune cake. I guess I'll grab the other cakes. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't want the speed cake. Let's go warp back to the garden. And of course, I got a dynamic pool error. There we go. I got to the garden. Our current new fortune stat, look at that, 648. That is absolutely awesome. For perspective, I had about 600 before I upgraded to squash. Actually, that's probably not even true. We searched up crappie, gave us 20, 20, 25, and 25, so 50, 90 in total. And then squash is going to be giving us, instead of 90, a total of, that is 60 plus 50, 110. So that was a buff of 20 farming fortune. Not actually that much, but hopefully fermento is going to be a little bit better. For now, that's going to do it for this episode of Hypixel Skyblock Ironman. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below, and since you made it to the end of the video, you might as well hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. We're trying to get to 125,000 subscribers by the end of March. With your help, that will be no problem at all. And of course, if you're gonna buy that new Pepe the Frog barn skin and change your barn to look like Pepe the Frog, use my creator code TOAD at checkout if you're buying ranks, gems, or anything from the Hypixel store. Again, my code is TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my name. You get a 5% discount. But that's it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I gotta get to grinding fermento armor, so I'll see you around. Take care.